Hi everyone, happy third Sunday of Easter. Today in the Gospel we hear how the disciples who were with Jesus on the road to Emmaus and discovered him there walking with them start to tell their story to the other disciples of Jesus, and they say how they recognize Jesus in the breaking of the bread. And it's amazing because what happens in this moment is that Jesus comes into the place where they're meeting, maybe a very simple room in the house, could be like a kitchen, and Jesus comes into that place and starts to repeat what he did with the disciples of Emmaus. He says, "Look, it's me." He shows them his hands and his feet. And then he says, "Do you have anything to eat?" And they give him a piece of fish, and he starts to eat it. And then it says something very touching for me that really struck me, that he starts to explain to them what was written about him in the scriptures, just as he did with the disciples of Emmaus. And it says, "And Jesus opened the scriptures for them so that they could understand the meaning of the resurrection." And when I was reflecting on what that might mean for each one of us today, I was thinking it really has a lot to do with what Jesus says at the very end. He says, "You are my witnesses. You are witnesses to this." And it's amazing to think that whatever experience that we had at Easter, maybe in a retreat, maybe in the parish, maybe on a pilgrimage, that experience, when we share it, when we are witnesses to other people, maybe in the kitchen around the table with our family, with our friends, sharing a meal, when we start to explain what has happened in our life, how Jesus has appeared to us, that makes Jesus a real personal presence in the lives of other people as well. And he can start to do for the people that we care about, the people that we love, the people that we would like to know him, his risen self in our lives and in their lives. He can start to make himself present to them. It's super beautiful. I was thinking, wow, what a gift. When I share very simply about my faith, how I've encountered Jesus and how he's touched me, that starts to make him real in the lives of other people. And they can start to know and understand what the resurrection means for each one of them. So the invitation for today is very simple. How can I, in a very simple way, maybe around my kitchen table, start to share about what Jesus has done in me, how I've understood his resurrection, and how that can give light to others, that he can really enter into their lives. Happy Sunday.